Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ango, and in this video we got some major news. We're going to talk about Roman Reigns and that whole debacle. Is he leaving? Is he staying? What's happening there? Also, AEW reportedly passed on a signing. Somebody who was released by WWE is not headed to AEW. More details on that. And then also, the Authors of Pain. For those who are unaware, Authors of Pain are launching a new wrestling promotion. So this is very interesting stuff. I want to hear your guys' thoughts, your comments, everything. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, as well as our Discord server. Now, with that being said, we're going to kick things off with Wrestling Entertainment Series. We don't know all the details on this, but Fightful Select first reported that Akam and Razar reached out to wrestlers, and this was in regards to an event being planned for Dubai this upcoming June. And basically what was said here in this report was that both AOP members will actually participate in this promotion, but they are the ones handling the promotion. So not only are they wrestling, they're running the show. And this will be the first time that they've wrestled since 2020. So obviously it's been a really long time since they've been in the ring. And obviously this would be a very big deal for them in their return. Now, with that being said, Wrestling News Co. actually released the logo, which is the one that you're looking at here on screen. This is the logo that was trademarked by AOP, and this is a very, very interesting thing. So they filed for two trademarks, World Entertainment Series and WES Wrestling Entertainment Series. So we'll see what this looks like. We'll see what the branding looks like. I like the colors. I like the logo. I think it looks good. As you guys know, I did the first interview with AOP. They finally broke their silence, and a lot of the stuff that they had talked about when I interviewed them was about the the cryptocurrency, Web3, NFT stuff. So I'm curious to see how this is tied into that, if it is tied into it by any way possible. When talking about their return, one of the big things that they had mentioned was, there was other offers, but they kind of want to do their own thing. Now, not only do they have their NFT, but they also have WES. So we'll see what this turns into. Is it a televised product? Is it just an indie show? The fact that it's taking place in Dubai is also very interesting. So what does this look like? What's the future for this? Is there anything big that could possibly come out of this? I am interested to see what happens. With that being said, I want to turn our attention to Roman Reigns. You guys may have seen, everybody's talking about it. Roman Reigns leaving WWE. Is Roman Reigns leaving WWE? And of course, this is generating a ton of conversation. A lot of people are very, very curious to see what happens here, because Roman Reigns at a house show this past weekend cut a promo about basically how he might not be coming back. And I think you guys should watch the promo if you guys have the ability to. For copyright reasons, I can't put it on the screen. But with Roman Reigns making this promo, basically sound like he's not going to be back in Trenton, New Jersey. It definitely received a lot of attention on social media. Not only was it trending, but obviously a lot of people on YouTube and Twitter and social media are talking about it. When it comes to Roman Reigns, and more specifically in this situation, I think Roman Reigns has shown us so many times that he is the top guy. And right now, I don't think WWE has a backup plan for Roman Reigns. So when you look at the last few years and everything that Roman Reigns has done, it's very, very difficult to say, like, if he actually leaves, like, what the hell is going to happen? Now, I do believe there are a plethora of talent that can rise to the occasion. It may be too soon, but I feel like WWE doesn't necessarily have an issue here where they can't put somebody in Roman Reigns' position. Like, they have guys, if they really, really, really want, they can book them to the top, right? Braun Breaker's another guy, Carmelo Hayes. I mean, there's quite a few talent. However, I can't sit here and act like WWE losing Roman Reigns would not be a big deal to the company. Now, what's really interesting is that Fightful had actually reached out to sources at WWE, and basically what came back was, hey, there's a lot of time left on his contract. There's incentives and stuff to make sure that WWE is a high priority for him. I do see Roman Reigns going to Hollywood one day. I do think that is very, very possible. In fact, I think it's inevitable. But have you guys noticed a trend, right? Like The Rock, John Cena, right? Batista, like some of these top guys, what do? The first opportunity they have to go Hollywood, they go Hollywood. And maybe that's a money thing. Maybe that's a longevity thing. Obviously not putting your body through hell every week. My prediction is that Roman Reigns is not leaving WWE ever. I think he could very well, maybe do less house shows and stuff like that. But I think Roman Reigns might be a champion that's on TV, shows up on pay-per-views, and then eventually when he wants to do the Hollywood stuff, I think he's going to pull a John Cena. You see him once or twice a year, and that's if you're lucky. And then from there, you just, and here's the thing. By the way, I will say this, just to be clear. John Cena went away, came back. How much more important does John Cena feel now? Like, John Cena went from the guy that was incredibly hated to now everybody respects him and they just love when he returns. It's not overexposed. It's not overdone. Maybe that is something that could be really unique for Roman Reigns, in the long run. But I don't see him leaving. It doesn't appear that he's leaving. And then obviously contractually, it just wouldn't make sense. But I do see Hollywood in the plans for Roman Reigns. And if he goes to Hollywood, truth be told, I think that's a good thing for WWE. Obviously, all these wrestlers that leave WWE to go to Hollywood, it definitely reflects on WWE pretty damn well. So, very interesting stuff there. Guys, I want to turn our attention to our final story of today's video, and that is AEW reportedly passed on signing Mia Yim. Now, if you guys watch Impact Wrestling Under Siege, we saw Mia Yim return to Impact, and this was a very, very big moment for Impact. A lot of people have actually been very happy with Impact lately. The Under Siege Impact Plus event was really good. A lot of great feedback. Obviously, the Briscoes winning the tag titles or tag championship belts, right? They won those titles. They did very well. Impact obviously had Sami Callihan return, but Mia Yim returning is very, very interesting because Mia Yim was released by WWE. Immediately, there was rumors of her and Keith Lee going to AEW. Keith Lee signed to AEW. We all pretty much thought it was inevitable at that point. And when I say we, I think majority of the people on the internet thought Mia Yim was surely a lock for AEW, especially because they were teasing this Joker for the Women's Owen Hart Cup Foundation tournament. But look, here's the thing, guys. It's not happening. Mia Yim returned to Impact. She signed with Impact. Now, I don't know. Why did AEW not sign Mia Yim? Was it on her end? Did AEW not send out a concrete contract? Like, what was it? There's a lot of information not necessarily out there just yet. And because there's a lack of information, I don't want to sit here and speculate, AEW passed on Mia Yim because of, cost or, things like that. With AEW, Tony Khan can't sign everybody. We know this. I much rather would have had Mia Yim join AEW, but yeah, he can't sign everybody. Even with the purchase of ROH, you got to be careful with purchases. Now, the real question is, who will become All Elite next? I feel like Mia Yim would have been perfect for AEW, but I am totally 1,000% happy, probably even more happier, honestly, because Impact Wrestling has been building a very good knockouts division, and of course, Mia Yim is familiar with it. So it's just like really good stuff in my opinion. AEW decided not to go this route. I'm not sure why, but the good thing is I think everybody is still a winner here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I'll see you next time.